As the Bison football team looks ahead to the start of the season, there's three brand new opponents on the schedule. Three non-conference foes kick things off for Bison football, including their first FBS matchup since 2016. The Bison get to start the year at home with back-to-back games in the Fargo Dome. They host Drake and North Carolina A&T, a pair of FCS teams that they've never seen before. After that, it's a trip to Arizona to square off with the Wildcats in Tucson. That'll be the first game against an FBS team for North Dakota State since their win over Iowa in 2016. They're a perfect 6-0 against Power 5 teams since 2010. The Bison feel that as long as they focus on improving themselves, they'll be just fine against these new teams.
It's exciting to see some new faces and see some new teams on the schedule, and just focusing in on our crafts and just focusing right now we're just focusing on ourselves and getting better each day. That's the biggest thing right now, is just living and playing in the moment and just taking each day by itself.
The Bison start their non-con gauntlet on September 3rd, hosting the Drake Bulldogs. Once they return from their Week 3 Arizona trip, it's all Missouri Valley Football Conference opponents until the playoffs. NDSU soccer kicking off their season today in an exhibition with Viterbo. Kelsey Calillo calmly slots this penalty kick in. It's 1-0 with the Bison on top in the first 5 minutes, setting the tone there. To the 27th minute now, Peyton Jo Armio with the ball. She cuts this pass back to an open Lavin Douglas, getting around a couple of defenders, and a booming overhead kick rockets from her boot. She doubles the Bison lead. We approach the break. Moving to the final play of the frame, Paige Goldie on the attack muscles her way past the defender, dishing a pass to Calillo. She cuts back and tries at goal, but no avail there. The Viterbo save keeps us at 2-0 after the opening 30. This lead would stay strong too. A goalie second half hat trick and 2 more goals by Josie Fieldman puts the V-Hawks away. The Bison winning their opening exhibition 7-0. Our team from Fargo in the Little League World Series just one win away today from the Midwest Region Championship game. But first, a semifinal against Davenport, Iowa. Iowa with a 3-0 lead here in the final frame. Fargo looking to rally, and this is a good start too. Henry Schrum crushes it into right center. This one rolls all the way back to the warning track. The clutch double brings Schrum into scoring position. And the very next batter is going to go ahead and bring him back home. Another deep shot to dead center. This one by Eli Schneider. Schrum rounding third base. He's going to slide into home plate and collide with the catcher, but the ball comes out. He is safe, and Schneider brings in the first run of the day for Fargo. The late game heroics continue. Cormac Nagel up to bat now. He hits this one right to third base. Schneider waits for him to throw it, and then he takes off to home plate. Fargo now down by just 1 run. But Iowa would hold them off from there. A 3-2 win for Davenport brings them to the region title game. It's going to send Fargo packing. Fargo finishing their tournament tenure with a 3-2 record, surviving 3 elimination games in the process. And the FM Redhawks wrapping up their road series, the Lincoln Salt Dogs tonight. Hawks are going to want to move on from this one quickly. 12-5 the final from Lincoln. Good news for the Hawks, they get to play at home next. They host Chicago in a 3-game series starting tomorrow.